Hello, hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 7 Days to Die. I'm Volairen, and we are on the West Coast now. 11 a.m. Yes, I made the flight safely, and I'm here now. So we're trying this out today. I've got some things I've got to figure out here real quick. Some last minute technical difficulties that I did not anticipate. So just bear with me while I work through this stuff, guys. I may sound different. That's because I'm on a different headset. I had to buy a new one. I made the mistake of leaving my dongle in the Philippines. So that headset is not going to work here. So I had to buy a slightly crappier one. So you may not even notice it, but if you do, that's what's going on. I just don't have as high quality equipment where I'm at right now. Right here, I'm coming to you live from the beautiful state of, or the beautiful region of the Midwestern United States. I am here with my mother, Mother Duck 55. Some of you may know her, and we're having a good old time. I'm here with some of my other family as well, and just kind of enjoying things right now. Gotten over the initial recuperation period. I think I'm pretty much done with the jet lag. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but I need to figure this out. Why it's not allowing me to change or transform this. Edit transform. Okay, no. I don't mind this being dumb. Let's go ahead and see. It's a screen. Okay. I guess that'll work, but I need to figure out why it's not letting me adjust that. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play some music now and try that. I got some great tracks for you guys. We're playing 7 Days to Die today, guys. All right. So is that too loud? I don't think it is. I think that's okay. Maybe we have it a little louder, maybe like that. I think it's a little too loud for me. So I'm gonna reduce the noise for me. Raise it for you guys a little bit. Let me know if that's too loud, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and select the stream. I don't see any chatters yet. Fresh, there we go. Select that. Let's see. All right, I see one viewer, so that's good. Welcome. Don't have to say anything if you don't want to. I love my lurkers, by the way. Let's see. Okay. That's good. Everything looks good. Higher recommended, don't care. We'll see how this internet holds out. My Duck got decent internet in the past couple months, so that she could, experience her gains better, and then now it's going to come in handy here. So, yeah, we'll just see how that is, and then, hey, Duck, say hi to the stream.
Hello.
All right, my mom's shy, so anyway, yeah. So I hope you enjoy this music, guys. Now we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the game shortly. Hence the message. But obviously, so I'm here on vacation in America. I took a break. I'm taking a break from the Philippines for about a month, and then I'm gonna go right back there. Hopefully, when I go back there, I'll be able to get my apartment and get that done. Re-up on my apartment, Hopefully I don't have to move, but I have decided that I am in the Philippines for the long haul, for the foreseeable future, as far as I know. I'll be there as long as they have me. I have every intention of going back at this time. The flight was a lot more manageable than I thought it was going to be, or as I feared. It still was very difficult. It still was a very difficult flight, but I got through it, and I did have to. I got a lot of cramps right away, so I had to surrender myself to the wheelchair. I don't feel proud of that, but I just could not walk around all those airports, man. It was like, because I went through 4 different airports, as you know. It takes about 4 different airports to get here. So, because first I had to go to Korea, and then I went to Korea. From Korea, I went to Salt Lake City, and then from Salt Lake City, I went to here, and a couple of those were 2-hour layovers. So, yeah, I looked at that, and I was like, there is no way with these cramps going on that I'm going to be able to survive these next 24 hours of hell as it is. So I just looked over, guy was like, hey, can I sit in a wheelchair or something? I just cannot stand up like this. And without even asking, he just carted me around. I got to the front of the line. I didn't even have to. There was no fight. There wasn't any challenge or anything. I don't know what to think about that, but I'm like, okay, well, if you're going to offer this to me, I'm not going to turn it down. And so it just kind of went from there, and and the flight was very pleasant because of this, and I really am grateful for it. I wasn't expecting it, and it was a little hit to my ego, but I had to check my ego at the door, because when you're in pain like that, you kind of have to surrender, Of course, I would have loved to have had working legs, but I couldn't. There was no real good access to water. There was no good access to food, and I just had to take it anyway. But I don't want to talk too much longer about that. Let's get into this. Hey, we got a new update for 7 Days to Die, as you know. So 2.0, we're here. Storms brewing. Now, I did not have high hopes for this, but I have played it off camera, and I gotta tell you, I am overall liking what I'm seeing so far. There's some things that ticked me off immediately when I saw it, but after that initial shock, there's other stuff here that they put in that they didn't talk about that I am actually really enjoying. One of those, it does loot in general feels better. I gotta say. That's for sure. Loot definitely feels better. Maybe I got lucky on my first POI. I don't think I did, man. That was just, it was like night and day compared to how the loot table was before. Not in a too easy way either. Like it's kind of like if you go loot a food store, you should get food. Actual food. You shouldn't get rotten flesh and cloth and scraps and 1 iron, no, at least like maybe 1 blueberry pie, maybe 1 intact water, a red tea. I mean, something, get something nice, right? So, but for the past few patches, it wasn't like that. It was just a bunch of crap, just junk. Stuff that like it was useful in large quantities or if you crafted with it, but it was not very it wasn't very useful in the moment. So there's a lot, the loot table feels a lot better. And as you tell by the title, the bow was the biggest surprise of this whole thing, of my play session yesterday. The bow has gotten much more accurate. It is much more accurate. It's basically back to where it was in Alpha 17 accuracy wise. I think it does less damage still, but that's okay. Honestly, this is really the most balanced I've ever seen the starting bow, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Yeah, I miss quite a bit, but you did with the original bow, but the original bow was an absolute ass, like it was post Alpha 18. And I really hope they do not revert this change, man, with the bow, dude. I missed the bow, so I didn't realize how much I missed the bow until I started using this new one. I'm like, wow, I have missed you so much. Like, you know, it's like going back to an old lover or something, you know? It's like, I swear, it's just, yeah. You guys know how much, if you saw any of my really old cringe content, you know, if you were there from the beginning, you know how good I was with that bow. And I missed those days, man. I actually had a deep resentment about that, about the primitive bow, man. The one between Alpha 18 and now, or the last patch. I never liked that change. I think that was one of those most terrible changes they ever rolled out. But anyway, not to get too negative here, and let's get to the gameplay. So we're gonna go ahead and get in here, load this up, and we're gonna take off the curtain, and yeah, here we go. Man, it's exciting to be streaming this again. I hope I don't, like I said. Now, what disappointed me right off the bat that I mentioned earlier? 100%, they pretty much did what I suspected they were going to do, or they were going to mess up on, and they totally did mess it up. They left Miner 69er and Motherlode on the in the strength tree, which I think is ridiculous. It's dumb. It's unacceptable. It really is. But there are things on the general tab, to be fair, that are absolutely are rock solid, that should be there. At the like, honestly, I was so close to GGing out immediately when I saw that Miner 69er and Motherlode were still in the strength tree, that like, if I had looked at the general tab and didn't see living off the land, I would have GG'd out. Absolutely. I was that close, gotta be honest. I might still GG out, guys. I'm letting you know that. I might find some deal breakers here. That was almost a deal breaker, the miner not being on there. That was really dumb. Fun Pimp, shame on you. Shame on you for keeping that on the strength. That was the whole reason why, that was the whole thing causing problems for everyone. All my friends, me, okay, because you got to be able to mine. You got to be able to get resources if you play this game. No matter what you're doing, you're solo or you're with friends, every base has got to get resources. You can't gate that behind one particular weapon. Okay, that's not cool. So I said my piece there. I'm not going to talk about it for an hour. Okay, I'm not going to bitch about it for 15 minutes, but I am going to state that I am not happy about that. I am definitely not happy about that. So they do get minus 50 DKP minus for that. So let's see. So we're going to go to my solo game. I got my game with friends here, my old Alpha 21 games. So I do need to clean that up. By the way, this is on my old machine. It's not really old. It's a great computer. It's a beast, man. But this is my beast from before I moved to the Philippines. And it's working like nothing happened. I love it. There's really not been any issues other than the initial have to update Windows, have to update this, have to reinstall that kind of stuff. Now, Discord isn't working. I don't know why, but the app is not working at all. It works in the Philippines, but it don't work here. I don't know what's going on here. So I've been using the website because, all right, so we got spawn. Okay. However, other than you know, the skill tree disappointments, as there always are, seems to be with the recent passes. Ever since Alpha 18, it's just been one disappointment after another with the skill tree. But other than the initial skill tree disappointments, everything else really feels good. It really does. I'm not missing more than I'm used to. Like the accuracy in general, not just with bows, but with other weapons. I noticed the pistol shoots cleaner also and feels cleaner. Now, maybe my skills increased, and it has, but I don't think it's just that, man. I think they definitely increased the accuracy on at least the pipe pistol, if nothing else. the pipe pistol absolutely needed work, man. That thing was garbage. I mean, 6 shots, like they I mean, it still hits like a wet noodle, but like, I mean, that's level 1 for you, but like it is noticeably more accurate than it was. The bow's more accurate, and I don't even think they changed the hitboxes. They must have done something else, man. It doesn't really feel like a hitbox thing. Like, you know, they made them bigger or whatever. No, I don't think there's any. I think it's totally legit. It seems like a very. Honestly, I gotta say, this is so far, just from what I've seen, just from a sneak peek so far, this seems to be the most balanced first look I've ever had at a patch. I really see a lot of solid, real positive balance. You know, none of this, oh, this is overpowered, let's nerf it into the ground and make it irrelevant. Durr. Yeah, no. There's none of that. There doesn't seem to be any of that going on here this time, so thank God. I was so sick of that, man. I really was. Oh my God, I was so sick of that. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going to do a quest, but I got caught up, you know, talking to you guys, so. Oh, she's on the ground? Great. Annoying. All right, there we go. So, something that's gotten a little better, but not much, is the run speed mechanics. They are still totally effed. They really are. They're still just ridiculous. Like, so before, one of my huge complaints about this game is that there really was no rhyme or reason or order to the chaos that was zombie run speed. And like, there's settings, but they really don't matter. Like, you could, like, I have these zombies on jog, and as you probably noticed already, they're not running on jog. Most of them are sprinting, or some of them even go on nightmare. It's ridiculous. Like, there's really doesn't. I almost wish they would just take out the, if they're gonna lie about it, I'd rather them just be honest and just take the run settings out, you know, run setting sliders out, and not even have them, then basically put them there and them not even do anything. It's pretty deceitful, I think. So, I mean, if my zombies are on jog, they need to jog. If they're on run, they need to run. You know, they should never be going nightmare or sprint or whatever, you know, unless I set it to that. Otherwise, what are the settings there for? What's the point? You know? Let's see, good farm without. Okay, chance to find more water. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. I wonder if they changed that. I wonder if that's a new thing or if that's always. I don't think that's been there. I don't ever remember seeing Fireman Almanac with that. I think they changed that. Maybe they got rid of one of the useless books. By the way, Sledgehammers has a new book set now. I'm kind of anxious to see that, but I could not ignore the call of bows and knives this game. I'm gonna play the. I think I'm gonna play the Sledgehammer off camera and try it out, or I might make a video out of it. I don't know. I think now that I don't give a crap about the numbers, maybe I will give 7 Days to Die a good college try. Oh, I got a dog. Close that window. Hope to God he didn't get out. Boy, run away. Of course, I'm encumbered. I'm just gonna keep running. I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run until I'm out. Okay, get my gun out. Is he there? No. Okay, that was a close one, man. Okay, so I gotta be more careful. Gotta stop talking my ass off, right? Okay, so okay, we got a magazine. That's good. So I can make a level 3 pipe pistol. I probably should make that at some point. Now it might just be my computer's performance, but I do think the zombies do move a little better. I have noticed that vaguely, though it is still a little too early to tell. All this stuff is still too early to tell. I might just be getting infected by the hype. I don't think I am. Like, guys, I wasn't very hyped for this. I got to be honest. I really was going in here full blown ready to be disappointed, man. I really was. I did not have any expectations here. I've kind of been I've kind of been done and checked out of 7 Days to Die for a long time now. But this so far, it does look like overall a step in the right direction. I think they might actually they might actually be listening to the right people now. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just hoping that someday they come to their senses and take mining off of the strength tree. I don't care how immersive or much sense it makes. The problems that it causes to builds is just incredible. So like, if nothing else, it's like this. Okay, so I'm solo, or even I'm with friends, right? And one of two things: either I want to mine resources, but I don't want to use a club or a sledgehammer. I want to use knives and bows. Well, in order to do that, I've got to pick two different main stats, which actually it's even worse to pick to dual spec or triple spec now, meaning you pick more than one attribute for your build, because of the fact that there are they put even more skills on these attribute trees. Hey Fenrir, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. Looks like we're on the other side of the world from each other again, man. So, but yeah, there's even more skills to fill out on each one of these attributes. So it's even more discouraging to want to dip into another tree. Well, so that, like I said, it creates two problems. First, the first problem it creates is, what if you want a different weapon, but you want to mine? Well, you can't do that without dipping into other trees. All right, man. Well, I appreciate your time before you go to bed, man. I hope you have a good rest. So I think I already cleared this, so we're just going to go ahead and get this started. Hopefully we can get this done before before nighttime hits. By the way, I hope you guys are liking the music. I did handpick it. I vetted it. It really, I think the music really fits the tone of this game. A lot of them do. Ooh, got a bow book. But a bow's always good. Okay, so I'm thirsty. I don't have water on me. I had a yogurt juice smoothie. I must have used it. Okay, so I will need to kind of get this taken care of. Oh, I'm low on food, man. Yeah, I need to eat some. Okay, we got blueberry pie. We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, we found some good food, man. Okay, so I guess we'll grab that. I don't know. Some of this is just straight up junk. I'm getting rid of it. I'm not going to need that for a while. Actually, I think I might get that. I actually might go shotguns. Well, I'm debating right now. See, hence what I just talked about. I have a dilemma, I'm not doing bows and sledgehammers. I'm doing agility, but I want to build a base. Well, if I build a base, part of me really wanted to do intellect. But if I do intellect, then I'm definitely not mining. I'm not mining, or I'm mining. I'm really sucking at mining. So, yeah. So I've got to figure out what I need to do there, and that's all because of the beautiful change they made to, you know, lock gating mining behind strength. It's just so beautiful. That's sarcasm, by the way. Yeah. So it was very, very disappointing to finally get a general skills tab just to not have mining in it. That was very disappointing for me. I really did almost GG out. Just out of principle, because I did say if I didn't see enough things in that general tab that should be in there, I was gonna peace out. But I decided to stay my hand, man. And I'm part of me's kind of glad I did. Part of me, considering the changes I've seen, part of me is willing to kind of stick it out and see if I can work around, you know, not either not having good mining or going mining when I don't want to, or I mean going strength when I don't want to. So we got multiples. And see, yeah, there was never any reason to nerf the bow. Not any good reason, man. Because see, right here, this isn't a good situation to use the bow unless you're trying to challenge yourself. You know, with multiple zombies. No, you're gonna want to use melee weapons here. So I don't even understand why they made the bow the way they did, man. The primitive bow. I tell you, dude, this. I mean, this game. I had no idea when they came out with Alpha 18 how hard that patch was going to fuck this game. That patch screwed this game so bad. That game was like on track to being one of the greatest games of all time, and then they came out with Alpha 18, man, and that just like that that was really is one of the worst updates I've ever seen to a game. Looking back on it, you know, hindsight's 2020, but yeah, I am so glad. Like really, if this patch continues to be as good as it's getting, I want to call that period of time between Alpha 18 to 1.0 the Alpha 18 era, the bad, disgusting era that I hate. Because, man, 7 Days to Die was really good until that patch came out. It really was. Yeah, it had flaws. It had things to prove upon that, you know, and work on and make better. But man, dude, like, wow, did they fumble that shit hard, man, with Alpha 18. That was the worst patch. I'm not going to go on about it for an hour, but that was definitely the worst patch out of this whole game. I mean, I almost don't want to ask. I almost don't care. But if you liked Alpha 18, I want to know why. Leave me a comment. Was there really any? I don't think there was really anything redeeming about Alpha 18. I can't think of an update that nerfed its game more than that update, man. Am I the only person here that hates that patch, that hates that update? I mean, it's just, I really believe like it's really hard not to think when I first played that patch, I swear to God, it felt like, wow, it's like somebody watched my gameplay, took footage of it, studied it, and picked apart my playstyle and figured out every single little thing that they could change in the game to make that playstyle irrelevant and not worth playing. I really think that's what they did. It's really hard. I know that's not what they did, but it's really hard not to believe that sometimes. I mean, so I liked using bows, right? For example, that's just what this title's about. I liked using bows. They made the bow so bad that really the only time it was even worth using was that first initial shot. After that, if you didn't get it, if you missed the next shot, you might as well put it down and start using another weapon. That's how bad it was. It was just terrible. So they did that. Then they made birds' nests incredibly difficult to find. So that ruined. I mean, they basically just nerfed bows across the board into oblivion, and I was using bows a lot. I mean, that's an understatement. That was basically my workhorse, and so like that's what I was used to for many patches for many years, and then they did that. You know, like okay. And it wasn't anything I ever saw anybody in any forum or any video ever complain about. That, oh, bows are so overpowered. I'd never heard that. I never heard anybody say that, you know? So, yeah. Oh, I told you guys I wasn't going to talk about this forever, so yeah, I'll back off now. So we got some bird zombies here. And bird zombies feel a little better, too, than they did before. I mean, yeah, my run speed's a little low here, but like I said, I mean, I would love to take it off jog and like put it on maybe sprint. Let's see, you know, yeah, like if I put it on sprint, they'll go at nightmare. If I go and run, they'll go at sprint, or sometimes they'll still go on nightmare. And even I'm on jog, man. Oh, another really terrible change they came out with, I believe it was Alpha 18, was the rage mechanic, man. They made zombies way less fun. They just made the game less fun in general. Yeah, just you know, I'm done talking about Alpha 18 after this comment here. I want to say that like I said, I didn't find anything enjoyable about that patch whatsoever. I about 80 to 90% of the changes that they rolled out with, I was just completely against. I was just like, why did they do this? What was the point in this? You know, from the icon, changing all the icons. Yeah, they changed all the icons that it had for years, that I'd gotten used to for years. Changed all that. Couldn't even recognize what the hell was in my inventory anymore. So there was things like that. You know. So yeah, just from that to the rage mechanic to, you know, the new run speeds. It's just, yeah, to the many nerfs. That patch had more nerfs than any other patch in 7 Days to Die history. Fight me on it. Prove me wrong. And I don't just mean outright they said it was a nerf. No, I'm talking stealth nerfs too. Nerfs where they masked the nerf as a positive change when it really was just a nerf. You know, like, oh, we added this cool new weapon that does this and this and this, when really all it does is make this other weapon irrelevant, and it's not even that good. So, like, that's, yeah. But anyway, all right, so that's it. In closing, I'm hoping here that the Alpha 18 era is over, and that it stays gone and it never comes back. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. And the fact that I'm hoping, despite year upon year of disappointment with this game, I don't understand it. But you know what? Yeah, a lot of parallels to Stellaris here, I gotta say. But anyway, so I'm good with that. So we do need to kill the rest of the zombies. Let's see. I had to back up for the burnt zombies. So I think we're clearing the stairs now, yeah. And we have a lever here. Okay. That was a key. And, you know, this next area is stupid. I know this POI by heart. This next area is stupid, so we're kind of going to do something pretty cheesy here. I don't have any respect for these POIs. Not going to get into. I mean, that is another thing that I really disliked about modern 7 Days to Die, or the changes they made since Alpha 18. The whole dungeon style POI thing, I think was kind of a mixed bag at best. But other than that, basically, Because of that, though, because of how dumb some of these POIs are designed, I just have no respect or shame for any of them. I will do the cheesiest crap to you know, because I would love to just do what they want me to do, but what they want you to do is pretty dumb. like they want you to go through all these traps and stuff. It's like, oh no, thank you, dude. I'm just gonna do this instead. Oh, hold on, I gotta back up with this. There we go. I'll just, yeah, you want to have design your house stupid, I'll just do this. Oh, okay. Let's see what we're gonna do about that. Well, let's see. We could just add another ladder, I think. Can I do it? There we go. Oh, oops. There we go. There. Now. See, now you're playing on my terms, buddy. I can just mine through this. So, yeah, I have no respect for these POIs anymore, guys. I used to, I don't anymore. I'm not above doing this. Since they want to have POIs designed dumb like this. Yeah, this is one of the bad ones. One of the not so great ones. Wow, dude. Water, man. Water's terrible. Yeah, I need to drink something, dude. Hold on. Okay. He broke through. I didn't get him. I'll wait for him to come down. I think he's the last guy. So. Quick draw McGraw. That was nice. That hardly ever happens. I actually messed up there. I wasn't trying to do that. But hey, it worked. So, man, gosh, dude. I need to, you know what? I'll drink the murky water. I need to get some thirst back, man. Just hope I don't get dysentery. So bows degrade slower. That's cool. Let's see if we can find any, like, I think I looted this already. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to maintain focus while you're streaming at times because you're talking a lot or whatever. I mean, I guess I could just shut up, but then you guys would just have silence and you'd be bored. So, I don't know. I like that mod. That's a good mod. Let's see. So, okay. Open this Savage Country box. Kind of hoping we get something with knife boxes in it, or, well, Savage Country might actually have bows in it. Oh, it does have knife guy. Great. That's cool. I don't need this. That's... But yeah, the positive things, the loot tables feel nice. The zombies seem more polished. They seem more polished. That might be my computer. That might be my skill, but I don't think it is. I can kind of tell that something's different in a good way. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go back to base. I've got to drink some water. Being this thirsty is very bad. You guys, you don't want to ever be this thirsty in 7 Days to Die. It's almost a death sentence. Especially, like, see, I'm getting away with it because I'm using a knife. But if I was using any other melee weapon, especially like a sledgehammer, I would be so dead in the water right now. I would have had to abandon that quest and go back to base for sure if I had been using any other weapon. The bow doesn't use that much stamina either. So I pretty much think I'm gonna go strength this time around. I'm gonna need to get that later. Actually, yeah. I still want to fight despite what I said. Yeah, see these. Yeah. I gotta get back. It is almost time for the trader to open too, so. There is something there is a challenge I want to try. If I keep playing this game, I definitely want to do a run where the zombies are feral at night. So I want to try the feral setting and play with it a little bit. I want to do that during the night. I want to fear the dark again, guys. I think that's a great way to do it. Basically, every night is pretty much horde night. You know, you're going to have zombies attacking your base every single night, and they're going to be basically up your butt every single night. You know, so I think that's cool, though. I actually something that's definitely a different way to play and would offer me a different experience, which I'm all for. So, yeah. So let's I think, you know what? Let's go ahead and put, you know, that Alpha 18 era behind us and kind of like have an open mind about this patch. I think I'm willing to do that here. I've seen enough to give it a chance. So I think I'm going to give this patch a chance. I'm going to play it pretty good, and you know, I might even somehow turn a blind eye if I still see that bug with the my buddies trying to get on my buddy's bike and eating one of my repair kits. I might tolerate that. We'll see. But yeah, that was something else that I had in my head that, dude, if I see that again, I'm quitting so hard. Okay, so animal fats ingredients. So this was yeah, these seeds, those are farm. Or here we got sham sandwiches. I don't need to eat those yet. Oh, I could have used steroids to get back here. That's okay. I want to use steroids for injuries and stuff. That's actually what I really want to keep that for, is injuries. So components, that paper. Yeah, we'll get the armor parts too, definitely. So I don't have anything for books. All right, do we have it? Well, we have a Mega Crush. I think I'm gonna have to drink it. I don't want to, but well, okay. I have a cooking pot, so what am I doing? We're gonna move, guys. We're actually gonna move, but we need to do it quickly because I don't want to mess around anymore. Okay. So I'm gonna try to be a little quiet here while I focus a little bit. I'm gonna focus a little bit on trying to move. So let's see. Land claim block. Do I have the land claim block? Where is it? Ah, it's right here. Okay. So we're gonna go find a good spot and place this down. Hopefully nothing harasses us. Try to get there and set up our campfire, cook this water, and try to get rehydrated before we fight anything. Hopefully. Now we got a storm. Now I have elemental protection, but I obviously, as you guys know from the proposed changes, that that weather is going to be supposed to be much more relevant than it has been in the past. So at least, you know. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it real quick here. it occurs to me that I'm probably going to need a phone break message. Why don't you guys let me do that real quick here? Let's see. I had an important phone call real quick. Bear with me, guys. Let's see. So, all right. That worked. Okay. Okay, so I got this typed up here. Okay. Hold on, let me make that a little bit larger than it is. So far, I think the stream's been going well. Again, if there's any sound issues, please let me know. I mean, it's not going to be as good as it was when I left the Philippines because the headset I was using there was better than this one, but I don't think it's really that noticeable, honestly. So let's see. Save that. Okay. So the next time that happens, bring up an image. Name it phone. And we'll pick phone call. And there you go. That's what I will display next time. I think that's good. Actually, you know what? Let's let's make that really big so people can see it. Okay, cool. So that's my new phone message. When I get a phone call that I can't ignore, I'll go ahead and put that up. But I'll do my best to ignore it, guys. Like if it's somebody that I can talk to later or whatever. But in the case of this phone call, it was something I did need to take. So yeah, it's gonna happen. You know, but it's gonna happen. So in fact, I may be getting more phone calls from people. I'll tell you why in a moment. But anyway, let's get back to the game here. So let's go ahead and unpause this. Well, like I was saying before I got a phone call, you know, the Storms Brewing update, as the name implies, there's storms now. Weather is now supposedly weather is relevant again. I'm not, we're going to test the validity of that statement because weather's been pretty irrelevant for a long time. I got to be honest, especially in the last update. It was almost like background noise, honestly. And that's sad because there was a time when weather was a serious thing in this game, and if you didn't pay attention to it, it would end your run. Absolutely. So we're gonna go and do this. All right. Okay, so can't make water because okay, I put cooking pot is in our toolbar. There we go. So what is okay, wasteland treasures, okay, same stuff. All right, now I'm looking at this. This does seem to be shorter. The time does seem to be shorter than before. I remember the amount of cooking time without the cooking skill was abysmally long, just depressingly long, like 10 minutes for 2 jars of water, you know, like it was nuts. I don't think it was that bad, but it was pretty bad. So that does seem a little better. I have to keep playing and see how that is. That's the first time I've cooked water, guys. So, but anyway, so we're gonna get the outline here. I want to get started on this kind of like, you know, pseudo base, and guess while we're waiting for the trader, we'll just do a little bit of building here. I did do some casual mining. I'm not really ready to put any points into strength yet. I might do a couple points minor mother load since I am going to do some strength this game, I think. It's just I did really want to do intellect, but yeah, I guess that's not going to happen this game. So is my mom spying on me? Never. I actually do need to add another block onto this. Looks like we have a horde. I hear a lot of beating going on over there. And I need to check this water, because if I'm going to fight, not going to be good for me to not be watered. Okay, so we're just going to turn that off. Okay, so we got a guy over there. Looks like he didn't see me. Yeah, we have a bunch of guys. Part of me wants to fight him for the experience, but I don't want to waste any time. I just want to do this. Okay, so we're about the trader's about to open, so looks like we got our thirst back. I think we probably should put a dew collector here somewhere. Okay. So we might have enough. Okay, scared the crap out of me. Let's go see if we have. I think I'll go this way. Let's go check our boxes over there. We're gonna have to transfer them back over here. But we'll check our boxes and see if we can find some scrap, so we can make a dew collector. Get some water going. I'm anxious to see how the dew collectors perform this patch too. So kind of, I don't know if I can pick this up. Nah, not even gonna bother. Let's see, farm. So we do have enough glue. We have enough cloth. So that works. We do not have enough polymers. We're gonna have to start chopping them up. We're gonna get our food. Absolutely. We can get the resources later. What's in here? We can get this stuff later, except the dew coins. We need those. Everything else we can get later. So, and I want to pick the bedroll up, but I want to be careful with that too, because to make sure I don't die between here and there. So, Okay. All right, we got a zombie. Let's see if I can get through here. Yeah. Oh wow, he's in the trader. What the hell? How did he get in here? None of these doors are open, so I don't know what's going on here. Almost there. You know what? I'm gonna sneak over here. I don't want to get aggro. Oh. Oh. He's there, but he stopped, so. Oh, well, look at those guys. Okay. I am going to try stealth this game, guys. I want to make sure stealth is still bad. I hope it isn't. I hope stealth is good again. Because it needs to be good again. Alright, so... need to make some storage crates. You know what? Why not? I'll chop those trees. It's fine. Oh, look at all that. Oh, yeah, I need to go to the other side pretty soon. So they're like hopping up on top of each other and stuff? Huh. Hey, stop being dumb and place correctly, please. I need to get this stuff out of here. Go, so... yeah, we'll just start throwing this stuff in. Oh, okay, so the ingredients right here. I know this is a little risky, but I just want to do this right the first time. I think, yeah, that's pretty much... oh, no, we need bones there too. Okay, that's good. So we'll put another... okay. Throw all this lovely stuff in there. Got that. Yeah, let's throw our bedroll down so we don't get rando spawned if we die. There. So, get out of my way, stupid weeds. So this, we'll have this for, no, I think I'm gonna have components here. Actually, no, this is going to be farming. All right, so I don't think we have any farm stuff on me, but okay, so this is going to be... so components. This up here is going to be parts. Okay, and I think this is going to be automotive. Okay. Or just say auto for short. Alright, so... So that's stuff to make ammo. And that's where the paper will go. So this is going to be dump. And then this will be the trade box. I am doing these a little differently. We'll see what that's for. So ammo, so straight ammo, actual intact ammo is going to be up here. Or now we'll have this as junk ammo, I think. Yeah, we'll have this as junk ammo, and then this will be my ammo. Or preferred ammo. Because see, so you got stuff that makes ammo. You have ammo that you don't care about that isn't for the that doesn't go with your weapon of choice. And then you've got ammo that you're using. Okay. Obviously, you don't want to quick stack ammo you're using into the preferred ammo box, but you want all the ammo you don't care about to quick stack into the junk ammo box, right? So that's kind of what I have here so far. So now, next thing we're going to do here, I think, is going to be, let me see. So this is food. Now we're going to go with medical. Now, I don't think there's really anything to do there with medical. So above, we could probably just put, we'll just say books. All right, books. It could be anything. It could be skill books. It could be set books, whatever. So medical, and then, I actually do want something for. That's right. I did make a box recently to organize buffs or like what was it? Like potions, but they're not potions. Consumables. Okay, so basically, there's food and drink. So that's stuff that food, water, but there's consumables, which stuff that just gives you good status effects. When you consume them. So, which I think is really going to be relevant in this patch because of all the weather stuff and consumables, manipulating that. So that's probably where that's going to really come into play. So the next one we're going to have is armor. So this is stuff that we equip. This line here is going to be things that we equip. So the top, I think, will be tools, and the bottom is going to be weapons. All right. Use weapons, whatever. There is, okay, so in the dump box, that's where we'll have resources. There we go. So I think this is really a complete lineup here. I might make another row of boxes here, but I think this is really how I want to sort things. It's like my brain's working better now. So I really thought about this, and it's kind of like, because they're basically, all these are categories, right? Like the armor, the tools, weapons, those are all related by, those are equipment. You got, now medical, books, and consumables aren't really related. I mean, consumables and medical are, but books are just kind of there. Oh, we do need a building box. So I think we could probably, we'll just make another row and we'll put building in the middle there. And then the other two are just blank for whatever we need, I think. All right, so these are objects that we build with, like base stuff. Okay, so, wow, I still get stuff even though, okay. Well, it does let messages go through from contacts, so that's okay. All right, What do I still have on me? Oh, that's right. We have mods. You know what? I think parts and mods maybe. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna make this mods, and then I'm gonna make this tools / weapons. I think that's what I'll do there. Okay. So, but actually, I'm gonna use this mod. Kind of want to put this structural brace. I think I'll put this on my bow for now. Or no, you know what? I'll put it. I'll put it on my axe. That's what I'll do. Even though it's not really, level 1 stone axe is kind of worthless to have that on, but I just want it there so I can switch it out. Okay, so consumables. So that's what the steroids are for. That's a straight consumable. I'm gonna keep that there. So tools and weapons. We can put lockpicks there. You know what? Honestly, You know what? I'm gonna make a new box. Supplies, man. So this is gonna be like repair kits, lockpicks, stuff like that. Single-use items that like they don't really give you a buff or anything. They just do special things like repair items or unlock doors, or maybe it's C4, or explosives, just stuff that you use that's not really ammo or anything. Okay, so I'm done spending all that time. Let's see if we can start playing the game now. I mean, we got some decent food. Looks like those zombies disappeared.
Now that you did the job, I guess you ain't that damn bad after all.
Temper blade schematic. Block damage by 10, lowers degradation by 15. That's okay, but honestly, I'm so going for the crafting skill. Never pass that up. So Buzz's bar is tough. Shade Tree Auto, I think, is okay. Let's go to Shade Tree Auto. I don't really need more food. I have pretty good food so far. So we got some decent money. Okay, Tools Digest, we'll read that. Southern Farming, we'll read that. There's actually, with the new changes, there's no reason not to read Southern Farming now. Okay, so I have a level. Part of me wants to get Miner. I don't know. I do think I need to up my knife damage though. Well, I kind of want to upgrade this. Let's see here. But then again, let's see, Master Chef. We're living off the land. Give me a second, guys. I do like it that they put the armors on here. That was definitely necessary. So, yeah, I think I want to up my. Oh. Let's see. I really like the junk miner though. That's good, even though they kept it in the strength tree. I think miner or knives. I think I want to do knives. I think I'm gonna do knives. Having low level knives is not good. Okay, so we'll kind of fill out level 3 and then we'll go to level 5 and then after we go to strength. So we've got that quest. I want to get some water. I want to get some water on me before I leave. So we'll have this there. We got food, we got water, good stuff. Got dew coins in case we want to like use the vending machines or whatever. So, you know, why don't we grab some of this, some of that meat, and we'll be all right. So we got plenty of water. Yeah, we need to chop up. We need to chop up polymers. So can't pass tires anymore. What time is it, by the way? So it's been about an hour. Okay. So we got this guy over here. I think we can run through this real quick and preload. There's a lot of polymer here too, which I want to get also. So, okay, so that's a big dude. Hey, we hit him. Nice. Yeah, you actually hit things now with the bow. It's great. All right, see how the guy's like, or was sprinting. Yeah. Oops. Got him. Yeah, so you can kind of mix in, you know, knife strikes with the bow. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's kind of like intuitive. It's not really any kind of planned strategy or anything. I'm just playing around with it, really. I might just stop using the bow and just go knives, but the bow is really nice when you run out of stam or when you're low on stam, and you can just switch that and shoot them from a distance. Now, if they're running at you really fast, you know, you're on a high run speed, that's going to be different. The bow may not be as viable with that, of course, but with this run speed, it's fine. I may up the run speed if I, you know, like I said, if I want to give you guys a more challenging run, but I don't even know if I'm going to keep streaming this at this point. So I know there's a zombie back here. So there's that one right there. Okay, I'll try again. There we go. We hit him. How did he manage to hit me? Oh my god. Well, it's been a while since I did that though, so. Well, I did kind of take a risk. I should have backed off, honestly. He wouldn't have hit me at all if I had just backed off. So harvest polymers, that's complete. So does that mean I got 100? I got 60. I think I need a little more than that. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. There we go. I honestly... Nah, dude, I don't need any of this shit. I really don't. Wood I need. So, wow, okay. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I'll just do that. Got him good. Yeah, I want to do hit. I might do hidden strike next. As a hard hat zombie, he's going to be annoying. Yep, he's going to be annoying. Oh, I got him. Nice. Okay. Rifle world. I don't think I'm doing perception, but I'll just read it just in case. I do like me some perception, though. Oh, it's this one. Ugh. Wait. I'm in the wrong POI. Son of a... Okay, well, I'm going to get out of this one. I mean, there's a lot of scrap here. That's good. Palmer. Yeah, definitely not looting this. I hate this POI. I'm not looting it. I'm out of here. And we got a dog. See, that's part of the reason I hate this POI. F off. Okay, we're going to go to the actual POI that we're supposed to go to. We're going to grab these eggs here that I know are here. Radiator. Let's see. Why did you go to high power? Are you nuts? When I had no bullets? Okay, so... It don't look like he's still aggro to me. I'm just waiting for him to run out of there. If he runs out of there and comes towards me, I'm out of here. Okay. Ooh, nice. Pistol Pete. I don't think I want to be stealthy. I just want to kill. Ah. Ah, being encumbered sucks. All right, I gotta get a crate out here. Yep. If you run out of inventory space, just throw your stuff in here. And just get it later. Pick out the best stuff and then leave. Yeah, also you can go in for the knife kill if you knock him down with the bow. Which is another valid strat. Especially on the higher difficulties, you shoot them in the chest until they knock down, and then you knife kill them. That's always a good strat. Hold on, I want to make sure that was not lootable. Okay. Got another bandage. That's very nice. I'm tempted to use it. Oh, I have 4? Oh, yeah, I'm using this. Let's go. I am hungry. So we'll just... You know what? We'll eat some of the charred meat. And we'll drink some water. I got bow parts. That's cool. I don't care about that. I kind of didn't need to do that. I could have just stabbed him, but whatever. Okay, so he's right there. Get him. Ah. What up, fool? Got him. Nice. I like that. He didn't wake up. What the hell? Not that I'm complaining. Knuckle wraps. I am going to try fists at some point. Absolutely. We'll just like throw that on there. That med kit's good. Let's open this up, see what we find. We got sledgehammer parts. So what's going on here? Hey, maybe we can get multiple dew collectors. That'd be nice. I don't think we have enough duct tape for it, though. I don't have any stone on me? Oh, yeah, I do. How come I can't make this? Oh, fibers. Let's need fibers. Okay. Yeah, you chop these for pipes. It's pretty nice. Let's see. Oh, not to mention we should make a better stone axe. That'll help us. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. This is the one I want. Okay. Bunker buster or structural brace? I'm gonna go with bunker buster, man. This thing's easy to repair. If it requires repair kits, that's when I want that. But it'll have more slots by that point, so. All right. By the way, again, if there's any issues with the stream, please let me know immediately. I really appreciate it. Either comment or chat, preferably chat, you know, so I can fix it in real time if I can. But so far, so good. I haven't heard any complaints so far. There's 5 of you in here. So I imagine if it was really bad, you guys wouldn't be watching right now. Okay, so let's look at this. We're gonna get the seeds out of here. Yeah, get the food out. Need those polymers, absolutely. I'll leave the brass in there for now. I don't need that right this minute. Let's see, what else can I leave in here? Cornmeal, don't really care about that. Eggs, I want those. Radiator. Oh, we need the fiber. Pipes. Yep, arm parts is good. Shinny, we want that. Definitely want the forged iron. Bones, rotten flesh, yes. I think I am gonna go with shotguns, guys. If I'm gonna go strength, I think I am gonna go shotguns. Try to do the auto shotgun, I think that'll be good. You know what? I'll just leave that there. Those are easy to get. Okay, so let's try to get out of here as quickly as possible. I need to repair this, and I need food. So we'll go ahead and munch on that. Yep, this dew collectors couldn't come at a better time because that was the last of our regular bottled water. You know what? I'll just do this. Yeah, oh, wow. I can't even pull up a damn clock without getting an ad on it. Let's see. I'm pulling something up real quick. Yeah, give me a second, guys. Where's this? Dude, I know I named these. Come on, man. Wow. You effing prick. Well, there's phone. So what is this? Okay, that's break time. I need to rename that to break. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna... Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe shorten this a little bit. There you go. No stupid ads. There we go. Bam. I can look at the time now. It's 12:49. It's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get back to the game. Okay. Go turn this into the trader.
Oh, how's my... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that...
Shotgun Weekly, Fierce Fists. Grill meat's tempting, but I'll take the Shotgun Weekly. I think I'm going to be going into that. So Buzz's Bar. Do I want to do that? Because, you know, Buzz's Bar is going to have biker zombies. There's just going to be there. You basically, the question is, do I want to fight biker zombies? The answer is usually no. I don't know. I got a feeling, I don't know. Got the strange feeling that I want to fight them. I don't know why. I mean, I have a pistol with a lot of rounds in it. I probably could do it. I mean, I could wear them down with the bow, with the pistol. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, they're not running at nightmare speed, so it'd be okay. But guys, I need a break real quick. I need a bio break. I will be right back. One sec. Muted. Okay, it's not muting. All right. Hey guys. All right, so yeah, unfortunately guys, I'm going to have to go. Family's got company, and I've got family stuff going on. So, yeah, as you guys know, I'm here with my family right now. So, we're going to have to do this another time. That's okay. It was a good test. Let me know if there's any issues, or if you had any issues or problems with the stream, anything you didn't like. Let me know. How was my sound? How was my presentation so far? Did you like the stream? Do you like 7 Days to Die? Do you want to see me stream more of it? All those things. If you got any feedback at all is appreciated. Even if you don't like me, you hate me, as long as you're civil and you don't violate terms of service, feel free to leave a comment. I don't censor anybody within those limits. So, let's see here. I gotta leave up an image real quick here. Okay, so yeah, this is. Let me go ahead and put this real quick. That's it. Yeah, so thanks for coming out, guys. I hate to take a break and then end it right afterwards, but anyway, so that's the end of the stream, guys. I'm not going to talk that much. I do really need to go, so you guys take care and have a good day. I think later on, when I have some more time, I may stream later today. I am in the East Coast now for this month, so I'm in your guys' time zone again, those Americans out there. So expect me to be on usually during the day. I may stream at night. Like I said, I don't have a schedule. So anyway, take care, and I will see you next time.